Hello and welcome to the Every Other Saturday podcast for a brand new episode this week, where Rangers have, aye, underestimated and overachieved in the Europa League this season, finishing inside the top eight directly through into the round of 16, which is a massive achievement. Of course, going to Ibrox on Thursday, we knew we had to win the game and kind of wait for everything else around about results going our way, and thankfully everything went in our favour. Narrow victory against USG, but definitely a hard fought one. We done our job, our business, and we snuck into the top eight, which, considering the teams that we've had to play in the Europa League, four out of the top eight we played. Considering the team that we've obviously got, we don't feel is at the level where it's good enough to be kind of competitive. We seem to be pushing on all fronts. European wise, like just completely kind of um, doing the club justice, and the players obviously fighting for the badge in that stage, which is nice to see. And it's just all about translating that to every competition we're in, and I think we're seeing maybe more of that kind of come through in this team. But obviously Thursday was a big result. It kind of had a weird atmosphere for me though when I was at the game. It felt obviously because we were through we obviously were still a European game. We tend to play well on nights like these, but it felt a bit flatter than usual. Obviously, I don't know about yourself when you were watching it inside, but um, definitely a weird atmosphere for a Thursday.
I I think if we were having to play to get into the next kind of stage, be a bit more iced up there. It did obviously because we knew we were through, so it was sort of one of them where it would be nice to get top eight, but if we don't, we're still through. Um, but we just got through narrowly, not just into the top eight, which is great. We needed some teams today as a wee favour, and they done it. Was a bit nervy. Obviously, I was checking a couple of the scores and what have you with Man United stuff like that, and I thought. It's just one of the nights where, you know what I mean, Man United maybe would slip up, but they didn't. They done the business for us, thankfully. And we're there, we're top eight.
No, exactly. It's a fantastic achievement, considering obviously the injuries and stuff we've had with the squad. I mean, you look at Leon King starting at right back, and I mean, immediately getting subbed off, which was unfortunate for him. He's waited a long time to start the game, but at the same time as well, like, 15 minutes in, another injury in the defensive side of the game isn't too great. Tavernier, I thought, done decent at centre half alongside Robin Proper, who's definitely kind of grown into the Rangers jersey a wee bit. And Yefty in this game, I thought was decent as well. Gave away the ball a few
Mhm.
times. I feel like he needs
It's
to believe in himself a bit more. But um, I think the back line were all fine. Obviously, McCausland coming on as well. I thought it done all right as well.
just a weird sentence you said there, Tavernier doing all right at centre half there. You
Mm.
didn't think you'd be saying that. But no, I thought the defence was all right. And I just a shame for Leon King. He's also had to wait patiently, get kind of starting and what have you, eventually. And then when he does, it's just like it's just not meant to be, mate. And he, as I say, we say it all the time. You say it all the time on the podcast. He has to go out on loan in the summer. He has to go and get minutes. For his, I would say for himself and for his confidence playing football.
Nah, not totally. It's like, I mean, him not being fancied at centre half, and we're moving Tavernier to centre half instead is a big thing. I don't know. I don't ever really feel comfortable when Leon King plays, and it's unfortunate. I know he's not played a lot of football. I know he's still young. I know he's always thrown in at the deep end when we've kind of got nobody else left. But I've not seen anything when he's played to kind of get me excited about watching him, and I think that's all due to him not playing enough games, and he does need to go out on loan. Obviously, we don't know the extent of the injury, but if there's still a possibility, maybe the more a team can take him on loan. But I definitely think in the summer it's looking like I would sell Leon King personally for his own good. Been at Rangers a long time now. He's been involved in the squads for a long time. He's just never been able to push through, even when we don't have centre halves available. The manager's picking other players to play there, which I think is obviously a glaring
Well, signing it.
thing.
Telling, no,
So
it's telling, mate. If, as you say, you're asking Tavernier to defend, which he struggles with at the time, you know what I mean, when he plays right back. So, I don't know what it's telling for Leon King, probably is. It's just the best that he gets away and he gets playing football personally. You want to see that, you know what I mean? Somebody for the academy, obviously. coming through, and then go out, just go play your football, go and enjoy it, enjoy football again instead of, as I say, just sitting on the bench and not really getting the minutes, not really getting the chance whatsoever.
No, no, it definitely has to happen. Aye, we'll see. Obviously, the window closing soon, so we'll see if Leon King makes a move anywhere. The rest of the team, though, I thought Raskin and Diomande absolutely fantastic. The pair of
Unbelievable.
them really just they excel on this level. They excel with the uh, just the teams that we're playing against are competitive in the midfield, and I feel like it plays into the both of their hands really nicely. Good partnership that they've been building up all season. Can't really say the same about Nedim Bayrami though. Again, another game passed him by. He's been lucky that we've not had Hagis, and with Lawrence to an extent hasn't even been fit because he wouldn't have been starting as many games as he has in the Europa League if we had more options. So another really lackluster performance for him. But Raskin and Diomande will get the plaudits, and deservedly so. Raskin with his goal really worked. That one nicely, good cross in for Tavernier, perfect header, get us kind of going on our way. But aye, for me, they were my favourite part of the game in the middle of the park.
Uh, Dynamic duo again. These two, just as you say, just get the best out of them in these kind of nights. I thought Nico Raskin especially was unbelievable. Um, just everything he was doing was fantastic. And aye, Diomande, as you say, just as you say, he's so crucial. Sorry, to this team. He's so important. As I say, yet again, dynamic dual striking. Bajrami, yet again, as you say, they're just an empty performance, which is concerning. As I said, when we spent the kind of money we spent on him, you know what I mean. You at least want to see something in these kind of games.
Hmm.
As you say, it's been lucky that obviously the manager was a wee bit fond of Tom Lawrence. Maybe would have thrown him in there, and obviously Hadji you can't select, but hopefully that'll change for the next group of games coming up. But I just yet again just empty, just an empty jersey.
Nah, no, totally, and deservedly on the bench for the Ross County game today. But I think obviously Hamza Egaman has a lot of people watching him on this stage now. He's become a player that's attracting a lot of hype. I feel that in this game though he wasn't great. I feel like he was trying to kind of play up to the cameras,
Showboating.
the showboat and stuff. I did think that. I thought he had some good moments in the game. Don't get me wrong, but I think there was times he was maybe snatching at stuff and trying to be too skillful on the ball rather than take the easy option, which is fine. I'm all for players like trying out whatever to get us kind of moving up the park and be exciting. But I didn't think it was one of his best games.
No, it wasn't one of his best games. You say I thought he was showboating a wee bit as well. Also, Daisy Europe watching him, and been linked with some big clubs and stuff like that already. But I just think it just proves my point that he needs to stay for another couple of seasons. It'd be nice to keep hold of this special talent for a wee bit longer instead of just letting him go away in the summer. Definitely just don't think he should be playing out in the left there. I think he has to
Yeah.
be playing more central. But aye, let's just be hoping he stays
Hmm.
beyond the summer window, man.
No, no, it would obviously be a big one for us, and I think he maybe needs that extra season at us
I
to kind
think he
of
does,
polish
mate.
his skill a wee bit.
I just think it's just crazy to me that obviously he's running the team's been fantastic in that, and then he's already looked at by these big, big teams and stuff, and you're thinking to yourself, nah, just after a game like that, you think he just needs to just stay here and develop his game.
Nah, no, we hold all the cards with Hamza as well, like 5 year contract, no rush to sell. If offers come in, obviously that we deem like we cannot
I
reject him,
wouldn't
and
be
I
giving
think
any.
that's anything above 20 million. I think at that point, then you maybe need to consider it, but we can hold firm, and I believe we can get a lot of money in for this guy if we keep on giving him the opportunity, playing him up front. As you said, obviously it doesn't work out in the wide areas that well. Play him
Nah,
up front, he's a real handful.
absolutely. And as I say, I just wouldn't be selling it to like Marseille or Spurs or any of these kind of teams. I'd be hold her out and hope one of the bigger boys come along with a lot more cash. Maybe one of the Saudi teams want to sprinkle some of that money our way. We'll take it. Would be nice. But
No,
as I say,
no.
just he doesn't. You can tell he just doesn't enjoy being out there, and he just, as I say, he just has to be up top.
Nah, it
That's where
just has to be up
he
top. I
performs.
think it's hard though when you've got Cyril Dessers
Very
performing
good,
as well as he is.
absolutely.
I mean, probably he's the most complete performance as a Rangers player this game here. I thought he was fantastic. Tracking back, and he was involved in the play. He was winning balls up the top end of the pitch to get us moving. He obviously set up Cherny fantastically for the second goal, which at the time USG were coming on with a bit of pressure, which was a big goal at that moment. And I thought Dessers was really good. The only thing you could maybe say is he should have been 3-1. He had that one clear cut opportunity through on goal, last couple of minutes to seal the deal, but. Um, Fluffed his lines, but I'm not going to be too harsh on him at all. I think he's came into this side again, and he's looked like a man possessed. He's looked like someone that's determined to play for the badge, and that's all you can ever ask for. He never ever gives up. He never doesn't just
That's it.
half-ass stuff. He gives you everything, and that's all you're after.
Never hides. No, he never hides at all. And I'd agree. You say trying back, doing everything that you wanted to see for him as well. You know what I mean? No, I think obviously for him as well, getting in, you think about getting in his head, like already, right, the fans don't like me at all. What have you? Right, I'm potentially going, and then just coming on and just, you know what, I'm gonna get everything I've got here, and that's what he does. But no, I thought he done really well. Czerny as well, getting a goal. As I say, just nice to go through, nice to be top eight. Aye,
hmm No, exactly. It's just all round a good night to support Rangers, especially with the teams that missed out in the top eight. The fact
top
that
eight.
we're in involved with the big hitters in this competition is
Mhm.
just a testament to how good we've been in this competition for years. We
I have
might
to,
probably be one of the best performing teams in the whole Europa League over the
oh,
past
without
five,
without
six
a
years that
doubt,
we've been in it.
without a doubt, sorry mate, but I just have to bring up as well, Ali McCoist constantly. It was Morelos and now it's Hamza. What's the deal here? Just constantly criticising the boy.
Mm.
When I'm sitting there and I'm watching it, I'm thinking to myself, Ali, give the boy a minute. You know,
Aye.
I noticed it with Morelos and now I'm noticing it with Hamza. I'm like, give the boy a chance at least, Ali.
I seen that brung up on Twitter. It's just the way he's always going to be. He's always going to be
Oh,
like that because he was a striker himself for
aye.
Rangers, and he's very very critical. But um, no,
No, I
I
just
think sometimes it is too much. I would say.
no, it's just it's as I say, it was the same with Morelos as well. It was just sometimes it was like he just kept going at them.
Hmm
No, absolutely, he knows the demands, he knows what it's like to play up here and obviously that. So but no, as you say, just to get top eight, I I was hopeful we could get it. We needed some teams to do us a favour, they done it. And to be in there, as you say, beat probably are the best performing team in this competition in the last 5 years. I don't even think there's a question about that. And the draw has turned out very kindly for us. Hopefully we can. But I have to bring up as well. I thought that Belgium mob were really well drilled. I thought they were a decent team. They were a decent outfit. One or two players I'd maybe be looking at myself and watching. I thought they were a real challenge actually. So I credit to them as well. I thought they were a
hmm
decent opponent.
No, they were good. I did like them. They've improved since we played them a couple of years ago. It helps obviously with being under the Brighton umbrella and doing the scouting that they're doing. So, aye, a couple of players definitely did catch my eye. And looking into where they signed these players for, how much they bought them for, it's just exactly how we want to then be conducting our business. So I take a lot of respect for Union Saint Gilles was, and obviously their support as well was fantastic. So, aye, 2-0 he us in terms of when we've, or 2-1, sorry, they beat us over there in the first leg of that one, but we're winning in terms of when we played them. But no, I thought they were a really good side, and good luck to them in the rest of the Europa League as well. But aye, that's obviously the top eight. I mean, you look at the teams that are in there, Lazio fantastic through the full thing as were Athletic Bilbao, Man United as well, unbeaten. Spurs probably playing some of their best football this season in the competition. Eintracht Frankfurt obviously carried by Marmoush, who's now at City, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare. Leon, I feel were really good against us, but again
Mm.
on another day, maybe deeper in the competition, we would have probably beat them as well. Olympiacos, I mean, such a massive point that we got away there. They don't lose many games. They don't,
It's probably the
especially at home as well. And then obviously we've got us there as well. So,
probably
aye.
the most important point that we got away from home with them.
hmm
But I know, I mean, you look at some of the teams in there. Lazio have been fantastic. Man United have, I think, have played well or anything like that, but they're in there. And then Spurs obviously relying on the youngsters sort of to kind of get them over the line. And then obviously Frankfurt, be nice to get our hands on them again.
Aye.
Show them. Aye.
I know,
And
but
Leon, I mean,
PTSD.
aye, I know, I'm just looking at there and I'm crispy my music's going off in my head. No, the Leon game, obviously, that's one earlier on the season where we weren't really at it. I think now, if we were to play them at home, I think we could definitely gain them a game. And then Olympiacos, as I say, was a massive result away from home, which was vital to us getting top eight.
No, totally. And then that's how it plays out. As you can see, round of 16, us or Olympiacos will play FC20, Fenerbahce, Bodo Glimt, Anderlecht. I mean, it's been kind to us the draw. I think there's four teams there that are definitely beatable. Four teams, obviously, to be cautious about, but four teams I wouldn't be necessarily worried about either. And you think about it this way: you win the two legs of that. We're away first. We're home second. You're into a quarter final of the Europa League again. It all starts to kind of come together and think, right, when did we get to the point in 2022 where we thought, right, this could actually like happen? I'm not there yet. I think if we get by the round of
That's me on
16,
that.
I'll be like, right, this
Mm.
this could happen.
Good.
But no, the fact that we've got the bye, we can sit, we can rest, and watch these games play out is nice. But I don't know if I have a preference. I think FC20 maybe would be the one that I would prefer. Obviously, Sam Lammers coming back to Ibrox
Right.
is a spectacle. Fenerbahce, you've got Jose Mourinho at Ibrox, which would be definitely a feisty
Special.
tie home and away. Bodo Glimt are just a pain. Always up there, always punching above their weight. Nels Knutson has done great work with them over the years, and Anderlecht, a strong Belgian team, but we tend to do good against Belgian teams as well. So aye, no preferred game for me. Just glad we're there and we've got hopefully a winnable tie.
Well, that's it. You hope so, fingers crossed. The only one that Fenerbahce to me, that feels like a slap on a banana, that. And aye, I mean, it'd be special if, as I say, Josie over at Ibrox and, the pressers. Some of the players they've signed as well, signed one or two for PSG, did they not, if I'm correct? I think they got that centre half for PSG, forgot is he
Oh, I
about
can't even remember.
can't
I
remember his name, but I'm
can't
pretty sure they
remember.
signed him. So there's some obviously top players there. But I mean, if we get Sam Lammers, his mob back over here, it would be them. I'm sort of looking at either them or Anderlecht. For me, I'd like to play them.
Nah, no, I would definitely agree with the two of them. But Europa League has to go on hold now. This was the team that played the day against Ross County. Um, Again, another league game back at home. Uh, just had to get the job done. Sundays, after playing Europa Leagues, we kind of look lethargic a lot of the time, struggle to get going. But this was totally different. I thought we took about 10, 15 minutes to kind of get a grip of the game. But I mean, in general, we had chances. Hadji obviously getting the first goal. Good effort for Cherny cutting in on his left foot like he always does. Forces a good save for the goalie. He's not able to smother it, and Hadji's there to knock it in, which was obviously a relief to get the first goal. The longer these games go on and Ross County get more belief in the game, you don't want that to happen. So getting the first goal relatively early was good. Free kick, Yanis Hadji takes a wild deflection right enough into the top corner. He sort of grabs his second of the game. I don't know if he'll be claiming that one with the deflection, but good to see Hadji on the score sheet again. And just Hadji in general brings so much to this team that you look at if you have him in the Europa League team, which we can now do, it
Sure.
just is night and day.
Night and day, mate. Night and day, absolutely. I mean, the free kick with the deflection brought some flashbacks to Thursday nights anyway. So it'd be nice to have him involved, get him back into it. Because I can't watch Bajrami play. It's just, as I say, he's just an empty jersey. Also, it was nice to see the young lad as well play today. I've heard that he had a good game today as well.
Hmm.
And Suter on the score sheet twice. Goal get ruled off or whatever. So overall just positive result. Just one of them where nice to get a couple of goals and get people playing, get some minutes. Nice to see Rice come on as well. So
I mean, Rice
yeah,
coming on for a full half as well. Get the game done early. You can give these guys the opportunity to play. Um, Obviously, Clinton Ciala has kept his place in there, even with Suter and Proper and Rafael Fernandez coming into the club. Ciala's been the kind of gem of the last couple of months, so he done really well again today. The ability that he's got on the ball to just pass the ball up the other end of the field with ease, it feels like is one of his best traits. he's getting better with the physicality of these guys and winning headers and stuff, and he just looks really assured with whoever's beside him. It's been proper and suitor so far, and I think he's got a really bright future for us. Just keep playing him, just keep giving him games. You've got options out now in there that you can rotate in and out. On the other side, but Clinton and Ciala has definitely been a surprise package for me thus far. I thought we were maybe getting a player that would do us a job if he got games here and there, but he's been able to stick it out and perform really well, and got man of the match today as well. So testament to himself. I think if I had to pick anybody else in the team, I thought Suter was really good today. I thought Václav Cherny was good again. Hadji, of course, with his two goals. Hamza, kind of similar to the other day, didn't have too many opportunities, but was always involved, was always a live wire in the game. Um, and a debut for Rafael Fernandez as well towards the end of the game, which is nice to see. Get him in the pitch, make his debut, get the feel for it, because he'll have a big part to play, no doubt, for the rest of the season. Obviously with the injuries we get. So no, I think overall Ross County didn't pose any threat. I think they had two shots, one on target. Didn't really bring any game towards us. It was just all about us and being professional about the performance, and we were able to get over the line, 4 goals. Happy days.
Happy days indeed. Just get a job done. Whereabouts are they in the table? Ross County about
I
the end of
think
the
Ross
playoff game?
County are second bottom, maybe.
Second bottom.
They're around their bottom six anyway. I know St Johnstone won yesterday, Hearts won yesterday. Dundee are now getting roped into that relegation fight as well. So it's heating up all over the table. You see Aberdeen losing games all the time. You see Hibs
Time.
winning games now all the time. Motherwell narrowly losing against Celtic today. Um, there's a lot of competition in the league between obviously taking out the first two spots. The rest of the table's still wide open for anybody to place anywhere. So no, it's been an exciting league season for the rest. And see where they end up. But I think Ross County are going to be they're going to struggle again this season. They've got a couple of decent looking players. Ronan Hales looked really good for them up front this season. Jordan White, I mean, scores against us, I think, every time we play them.
Every
But I think as a core, they obviously are well drilled. They're hard to beat, but I don't know how many games they're going to dominate and pick up points in. At home, they're obviously a threat, but um,
I
I
will
think they could struggle.
for a team like that that's at the bottom half of the player, that's where you need to be playing your best football is at home. You know, when you come away from home, just be hard to beat and try and not concede too many. And obviously the day they conceded four, so aye, best of luck for the rest of the season to them. But I was as I say, it's good to just get the youngsters involved. I was happy to see Rice come on. Let's get a full half in there, and it's good to see. Obviously, the last couple of games, what have you, the youngsters just getting involved in about it. And that's what we want to see now. Say we've got
Yep.
so many injuries and what have you, but still, I need to see these guys play and be involved in the match day squads.
Nah, and that's what it's all about. And we've got a week now, no midweek game for once. Full week off. I see the teams away down to London to do
Right.
like a team bonding thing. So we'll obviously find out what happens there. But Queen's Park it is, visiting Ibrox next Sunday. Again, it's a lower league team we're playing in cup competition, but they'll be up for it. It's a
Just play the B
Glasgow
team,
derby
innit?
if you like. So
I will. Aye. Yeah, no, sorry, mate. I know, as I say, just play the young team. That's what I'd be doing. Give them some minutes, get the legs going, and it's good. Obviously, it's a Scottish Cup as well, which is obviously a wee bit of pressure there for us. But aye, as I say, just
just
play the
all
young
about
team.
the day's game really is just be professional and get the job done. The team that
That's
I've
it.
kind of selected, I think Liam Kelly will
Boo.
come back
Too
in.
long.
Tavernier. I think the thing with Tom Lawrence
Get
is the
him
fact that
away.
he came on the
Get him
day.
away.
He's going to be
Get him
here for the
away.
rest of the season now.
He probably will be, won't he? But Jesus Christ, get him out. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that'd be the team I'd be playing, but maybe I mean, Yilmaz is injured again or something, so
There's just that many injuries where you'll
it's
have to
hard to
rely
keep
on
track of them,
Tavernier
mate.
and Yefty and
Aye.
Diomande.
No, it's respectable. It's a respectable team, as I say. You just hope Lawrence would be away by when's the window end? But tomorrow, when's the window
I'm
end?
sure it's tomorrow, I believe so.
Tomorrow. Fucking some championship team come bid for him. Come take him up.
Aye,
League One, Salford, somebody take him.
I think obviously Tom Lawrence not getting on the field any of the times he's been available since the Man United game, that spoke to me as if, oh, just keep yourself fit, keep training. He's
training.
looking at other options and whatever else. But the fact that he came on the day when the window shuts tomorrow, the time you would not want to be risking any injury is the day before the window shuts. I feel
Aye.
that Tom Lawrence is going to be here now, and I don't dislike Tom Lawrence as a player. I think when he's fit, when he's available, he's a good option to have. We may as well just use him for the rest of the time that he's here. I think prime example, Queen's Park at home. Just give him a run out,
Oh,
give him
absolutely, aye.
45 minutes, and then switch him with like Finlay Curtis, um, and let him see what he can do. But I definitely think Bailey Rice deserves a start. Inciala can't be dropped. I don't think there's any reason to play Suter or Proper. Just leave them out of the game and give Rafael Fernandez a full debut, which would be my go-to. Zach Lovelace obviously was out the team today. I think Clement said he had to get an injection in his foot or something, which aye, strange one. But
Thank
there's
you,
been
indeed.
talk of him going back to Millwall. I don't think that will happen now. So again, somebody I would like to see involved. He
I'd,
came on
I'd like
Thursday
to
night
see
as
him.
well, so
I mean, is he not another one with his contract coming due as well? So,
think so. I
I mean, obviously the agent maybe pushing for that move back to Millwall because he maybe know he'll get game time in that, but you're going to be doing a hell of a lot better if you're still up here for me personally. Do you know what I mean? Sign the contract, young man, because he is a decent enough player. He was, I mean, you think it before his injury at the Cimarron game, he was getting pushed. He was looking like the one to be playing more of the games, obviously, and then he get injured, and then McCausland, whatever he came on. But no, I just sign the contract, stay here, young man, and develop your game, develop your football.
exactly. It's a good place for him to be. He's now getting involved with the first team, so like Clinton Inciala, it can happen for you. You just need to obviously take your opportunities when they come. But aye, it's been a successful couple of days through in the top eight, and aye,
It's a
everyone's rosy
massive.
in the league at the moment.
Well, league one, as I say, they're just what you have to do in the league. You just need to keep winning, just keep winning. But as I say, credit to Clermont, the players, massive achievement, especially for the start of the season, obviously to now. It's a massive achievement, getting top eight, and fingers crossed we go in a positive place with it. Won't say anything else on it, but aye, just a
No,
massive.
I know. That's a massive
Well,
credit
for all
to
the
the players and the manager for me as well. Aye.
just as I say, all the abuse the manager's got. Maybe sometimes not rightfully and obviously times rightfully, but this is a massive achievement for his team this season. I just think how bad we were at the start of the season, even up to a couple of weeks ago, whatever it's massive.
No, totally. It's been a weird season. It's definitely been a weird season. It's came into its own in parts, but sometimes we'll just then put back down to reality. We'll drop points and we go on this poor run, and then we get another result, and then we drop more points. But hopefully we've got a bit of
A bit of
um,
something.
continuity, a bit of momentum building here. Going away last week to Dundee United was a big relief off Clement's shoulders and the team, I think, to win away.
Mhm.
And then getting the result against USG, top eight, which is a big thing. And then putting in a professional performance against Ross County. See if
It
we just
just
keep doing the basic stuff well, like people will start buying into what you're trying to do. I think the football is definitely getting better as well. Um, Again, depending on opposition, teams will need to break them down. It can be very slow and lethargic and kind of one route football, but Clement deserves a lot of praise for, I think, sticking at it and not throwing the towel in and not bowing to fan pressure and stuff. He's just played the players that he's got available to him. He's looked for solutions. The players have given him a lot over the course of the last month or so, and hopefully he starts building momentum now because we've made videos about him. It's no secret that we were on the fence about Philippe Clement and we were really against him even being at the club, and it would have took a lot to turn that around. But I think he's at least on the right path at the moment
well,
with what he's doing.
well, you win this and you win the Scottish Cup. That's a lot to definitely turn it around.
Well, that's it. Just
Um,
aye, just keep winning games
I
and
just
fans will be happy.
as I said, that's it, mate. You just need to keep winning. You know the league's done, and this is all you've really got to play for. Europe again, and potentially a Scottish Cup. which would be nice. Nice to get that
No,
again. To
totally.
say, aye, it's just a massive achievement. And I know, as you say, we've been critical. We've got what, 2 or 3 videos saying that the man should be gone, and rightfully so. But there has been times where you have looked at it, especially early doors, where there was some signings and stuff like that not getting made and what have you. So, aye, I don't know, as I say, just a massive achievement for him and for these group of players.
No, totally. And that's the podcast for this week. Positive stuff. Again, the transfer window is coming to a close soon. I think there might be a couple of players might leave on loan. I don't think anything will major happen in or out, to be quite honest with you. If we can get something done, that'll be nice. But I think what we're looking for is definitely a wide man. A left winger would be ideal. I don't think you can get rid of
Well,
Rabbi Matondo and then not bring
I
anybody else in.
know. Well, listen, if I see Rangers TV or Hingme or whatever going into Edinburgh Zoo, then I know what's happening. And I know there's a man with a crocodile potentially coming back here.
Well, I know that's the one that's been up in the air. It seems like the sensible one considering our finances at the moment, but we'll have to wait and see. We definitely need another wide man for me. I think Czerny out in the right hand side's done ever so well, but the left hand side has just never really
I mean,
matched
what's
it.
happening? What's happening with Oscar Cortez? What's going on with this guy?
Again, you think about the list of players that are out. So Danilo's been out for a couple of weeks now. Dujon Sterling's been out for I don't know how long. I forgot he was even at the club. Oscar Cortez again just out injured. It's difficult to build continuity with a team when players just keep getting injured. Balogun and Barron as well out over the last couple of weeks, so it's not been ideal. But we've at least
Do
found
you
solutions. Suter coming back's a big one, so
think they're doing in London then?
well, I don't know.
Lads on tour, aye.
Aye, out for a couple of pints, aye, probably. But no, I think it's more a team bond thing, which again could be useful for the rest of the season. So we'll also
Just
see
go
how it
to
pans out.
just go to the big golfing thing when they're town.
Nah,
Get a
you don't
couple
need to
of
go to
pints,
London just
chill.
die.
Aye, aye.
um,
At least it's
but
no
aye,
Dubai, that's all I'm saying.
aye. But aye, that's been the podcast though, so we'll keep an eye on the window, ins or outs, rumours or stuff. But it's been pretty quiet this window. I think we all thought that there wasn't going to be much going on in terms of incomings, but aye, if we can get one more done, it would definitely be positive. But we'll have to wait and see. And then next week's episode we'll be covering the Queens Park game, looking ahead to the week after as well. I think we've got Hearts away in it, so aye, tough games coming up. But aye, if you could like, subscribe, and share, we'll see you then.